Well, I was going to make the video much longer, but then we're just listening to somebody making a lot more comments, and I think in 40 seconds this says it all. But I heard something in the grapevine about them going, so hopefully that happens too, but then I'll just put another pillock up there. So it's not very exciting for any of us, and it's not that we don't want Keir Starmer, we don't want them. That's what they have failed to notice. If he won with such a small majority, I'd say that was a vote of no confidence. But they're not talking about that. And they're not talking about us being in a recession either. But I suppose when you lock us up for 3 years, what do you expect? But anyway, let's carry on with her 40 seconds because she says it all. In fact, I'm longer than her on this little video.
This question is from Lewis, who asks, Starmer is just one man. Why do the rest of the Labour MPs who know he's in the wrong not stand up to him? And if he doesn't change his ways, which will cost them their seats at the next election, why don't they vote no confidence in his leadership? I think this is a really interesting question and actually ties to something that I was speaking to Ben Walker, our senior data journalist, about recently, in terms of Keir Starmer's really appalling personal ratings in the polls. He told me, and this is his opinion, that Labour can come back from the position that they're in by the next election, but in his view, Starmer can't, and that the sooner Labour tries to get rid of him and replace him with a better leader, the better.
Well, they talk on here about having democracy, but we don't have a democracy. And they're going on and on about Starmer. I mean, I don't know why he was put in the first place, because I couldn't see anybody that wanted him. And then afterwards, they definitely didn't want him. Is it that, right, you've got 50 days in Parliament and then you'll be out? I don't know quite what it's all about, but someone gets in and then they've got to pound them down. But he isn't very good, is he? I said you never should have had him in the first place. But it's really amazing that everybody's going for Keir Starmer at the moment. Do you think you'll get the idea that nobody wants him? Yeah, anyway, let's listen to this little bit of video. We've done a little bit of pile of tricks lately. But I can't see anybody liking this Keir Starmer. I'd say he's months overdue for going in the first place. Okay, thanks for watching.
Joining me now is the author of groundbreaking works, international bestsellers, including The Strange Death of Europe, The Madness of Crowds, The War on the West, and his latest on democracies and death cults. Douglas, let's start with the state of free speech in the UK. Keir Starmer again assured the world that the UK values free speech.
He discussed the importance of free speech today.
Well, free speech is very important. I don't know if you're referring to any place in particular. Perhaps they are, but
we've had free speech for a very, very long time here, so we're very proud about that.
But tell me about the UK's Online Safety Act. We've got something similar happening right here in Australia. We're told, like in the UK, it's all about keeping children safe. Is that how you see it?
By the way, that answer that Keir Starmer gave there, I mean, it's just yet more robotic Starmer. That's exactly what he said the other week in the Oval Office when reporters also asked about the free speech problem in the UK. And he said in that same robotic way, we've had free speech for a very long time in the UK. Yeah, well, it can be dying on his watch.